Elena Armstrong was loading bullets into her gun when Lily shouted, "Hey, hey, stop, stop, wait! For God's sake, don't do this madness," Lily said in a dramatic tone. Elena glared at her for a second and then started loading the bullets again. After filling the cylinder, she spun it shut and placed her index finger on the trigger. "Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Rabbit, at least listen to me," Lily said helplessly. "Move aside," Elena muttered, but Lily, being stubborn, ignored her and stood there like a statue. "I said fucking move aside," Elena shouted at the top of her lungs, shaking Lily to her core. Lily's eyes became moist because no one had ever shouted at her like this. Still, she managed to hide her emotions and said, "You can't just kill someone like this." "What? What kind of joke is this? Are people disposable, that you'll throw them away? They're living, breathing humans. Forgive them. Nothing that serious has even happened." "Shut up and move aside," Elena replied furiously. You could go to jail." Elena smirked and said, "Do you really think I care even a little about all that?" Lily just looked into her eyes and found nothing but anger. She slowly shook her head while maintaining eye contact. She gasped and mumbled, "Okay, fine. If you really want to kill someone, then kill me first. I forced all of them into this. None of them are at fault. They're extremely loyal to you. I'm the one who wanted to party." Everyone, including Victor and Karina, looked at her in shock. "No, madam. Lily madam has no fault at all. We were already partying there. She came later," the bald bodyguard said. "Yes, madam. She's not at fault," the other team members said in unison. "Yes, ma'am. You can do anything to us. Just let her go," Karina also said in support of Lily, while Victor nodded. Lily looked at them with moist eyes. Elena, meanwhile, clenched her fist and stood up in rage, shouting, "Enough!" She stepped forward and said, "Did I ask? I don't need anyone's explanations." She stood in front of Lily and continued, grinding her teeth, "Just move aside, otherwise because of you, everyone here will meet a very painful death." Before Elena could say anything further, Lily held her hand. A tear slipped from Lily's eye and fell onto Elena's hand. Elena noticed the tear as Lily mumbled in a heavy voice, "Please give us one last chance, Elena G. We promise nothing like this will ever happen again. Just one chance. Please." Elena looked at Lily's face. The pain reflected in her eyes pierced straight through her heart. She pulled her hand away from Lily's grip and took a few steps back. Closing her eyes, she tried to calm herself. When she opened them again, they were bloodshot. She said, "I'm giving you a last chance. If this happens again, I won't take even a second to turn this place into a field of corpses, no matter what anyone says," she added, glaring at Lily. The very next second, she left. Everyone stood stunned. For the first time, the heartless Mafia had softened and changed her decision. "You truly are our protector," Karina said, holding Lily's hands. "Oh, baby, don't take so much stress. Keep things balanced," Lily replied with a pleasant smile, winking at her. "And thank God the royal non survived. Otherwise your Tanpura would have been playing," Lily added teasingly. Victor thought for a second and replied, "Yes, it's all because of your kindness." "Oh, please. I'm not that special," Lily said, popping her collar. Everyone thanked Lily for her help. She then mumbled, "All right. Everyone go now. I'm very sleepy. Dancing all night has shaken my entire body." Everyone chuckled and returned to their respective work, while Lily went inside her room to rest. It was evening when Elena was passing by Lily's room. She thought of meeting her and immediately knocked on the door. But there was no reply from the other side. She knocked again, yet there was still no response. She turned the doorknob and found the door unlocked, so she stepped inside. She looked around the room when suddenly her gaze fell on Lily, who was coming out of the restroom after taking a shower. Her body was barely covered in a shower outfit. Her cleavage was visible, her skin was glowing, and her red lips looked even more luscious. Water dripping from her hair made Elena lose control of herself. Elena looked into Lily's hazel eyes, which were fixed only on her. Completely lost in Lily's divine beauty, Elena stood frozen, until a pillow flew straight at her face, pulling her out of her dreamlike state. "Ah!" she gasped. Meanwhile, Lily shouted dramatically, covering her body with her hands. "You shameless! You don't just enter someone's room like this. Get out of here." This girl. Elena thought for a second, then said, "I knocked, but you didn't answer, so I came inside," she explained. "Aha, that's quite the excuse," Lily replied. "Excuse? For your information, I didn't know you'd be roaming around like this. It was just me. If someone else had seen you like that, at least lock the door. It's my room, my rules. I can walk around however I want," Elena explained. "And anyway, whether it's someone else or me, the fact remains. You're not special," Lily replied. Her words somehow made Elena unhappy, but she didn't show it. "Now get out of here, or else I'll beat you up and rip all the pillows first," Lily chided. Elena gasped and left immediately. It was time for dinner. As usual, Elena was waiting for Lily at the dining table. She glanced at the clock and muttered, "She can never come on time, huh?" "Karina, just go and see where that lazy girl is," Elena ordered. Karina nodded and left. A few moments later, Karina returned. "Ma'am, Lily ma'am says she isn't feeling like eating. You should go ahead," she reported. "And why doesn't Lily ma'am want to eat?" Elena asked, raising her eyebrows. "Because she's on her period, and she's feeling sick and weak because of it," Karina exclaimed. Elena clapped her hands and called the chef. "Prepare some spinach with tofu and mild masala and make it quick." The chef nodded and went to prepare the dish. After a few minutes, the chef returned with the food trolley. It had the dish Elena had instructed him to prepare, along with a few additional items she had ordered. Elena took the trolley and headed toward Lily's room, but not before instructing Karina not to disturb them. Karina nodded and, watching Elena disappear, mumbled, "I've never seen Elena ma'am care so much about anyone. Damn love. Who knows what all it makes people do?" Meanwhile, Elena reached Lily's room. Lily was lying on the bed in a fetal position, completely wrapped in a blanket. "Lily," Elena called out softly. Lily peeked out from under the blanket and replied rudely, "What is it?" "Come eat dinner," Elena said. "I don't want to eat. You can go now," Lily replied, pulling the blanket back over herself like a tortoise hiding in its shell. In one swift motion, Elena pulled the blanket completely off Lily. "What is it, Yar?" Lily snapped irritably. "Eat." "No, I don't want to eat. Please go from here," she said in a rude tone. "Shh, I'll leave. Just eat a little and then I'll go," Elena said, placing the food trolley neatly in front of Lily. Lily looked at Elena and saw nothing but love and care in her eyes. Elena held Lily's hand and helped her sit up, supporting her against the bedrest. Gently, Elena rubbed Lily's abdomen to relax her muscles and placed a hot water bag there without saying a word. Lily felt overwhelmed by Elena's care, though she didn't show it. Elena transferred the food onto a plate and offered Lily a bite. Lily looked at Elena, then at the morsel, and silently took the first bite. As she chewed, a frown appeared on her forehead. Pouting, she said, Spinach. I don't like it at all." "I know, you gave this to me on purpose. We all understand your little trick." Elena chuckled at her cuteness. Lily rolled her eyes and chided, "There's nothing funny about this." All right, not laughing. Just eat a little, then I'll give you chocolate," Elena said sweetly. Lily's face lit up like a child at the mention of chocolate, though she quickly hid the charm in the next moment. Lily quietly finished her food, silently admiring Elena's sweet gesture. I didn't know this rabbit even had a heart. Hey, she looked so cute today. Oh, shut up, Lily. Don't forget, she's the one who kidnapped you. But still, she looked too cute today. Ugh, these mood swings. While lost in her thoughts, Elena returned after washing her hands and placed a piece of dark chocolate in Lily's hand. Lily gave a small smile as Elena mumbled, "Now you rest. I'll leave." Elena was about to go when Lily gently held her index finger like a child and whispered, "You can sleep here." As she said this, she turned her face away so Elena wouldn't notice her blush. Elena smiled warmly and settled herself beside Lily. Elena looked at the corner of the room while Lily glanced at her. Come closer. Nah, Lily thought. Suddenly, Elena moved closer and gently held Lily by her waist. Chills ran through Lily's entire body, but it felt good. Reflexively, she leaned into Elena and buried her face in her chest. I don't know what kind of feeling this is, but it feels so good. In this psycho mafia's arms. I want this moment to never end, and for us to stay like this forever, Lily thought, and fell asleep the next second.